Hi guys, it's Eon here with another car boot haul. I'm not going to do one of these every single time I go to a car boot sale because I go to a lot of car boot sales and it would get quite boring. But I decided that what I would do is whenever I get stuff that's a little bit different or unusual or unexpected, then I'll share it with you. And today, that's exactly what happened, so I'm doing one of these videos. Against my better judgment because I'm fucking busy at the moment, but I love you people, so I'll get on with it. First up today, I bring you art, because I cultured in it. Does that fit? It's not the best oil painting in the world, but it's an unusual subject. A supply vessel or a trawler coming away from an oil rig in the North Sea. It's a subject that you don't really see very much in art, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's reasonably well painted, it's got the guy's signature on it, it's an original piece of artwork, it's probably 1970s. I'll do a little bit of research on the artist. I'm sure he's not a Turner Prize winner. I paid 20 quid for it, which for an original oil painting is pretty good. And I'll see if I can get maybe 80 or 100 for it. If the guy is a well-known artist, then obviously I can get more, but just as a piece of artwork, someone that worked on the rigs, they might pay 80 to 100 quid. Ooh, actually, Father's Day's coming up. That'd be a good one for Father's Day. Right, let's see what's next. Today, the theme is tins. I seem to end up with fucking hundreds of tins. I like tins. Old tins, not just random tins. I'm not retarded. Where'd I go? And I'm back. Tins are really good. People buy them because for a start there's a nostalgia element to them. Secondly, they have a function. You can put stuff in them. And also they are very decorative. The first tin I got is massive for a tin. Can you see that? It's quite a good tin. It's got some good depth to it, so you can fit loads in it. It's from Nuremberg in Germany. It's not got a huge amount of age to it. I got it along with a couple of other items, so I didn't pay very much for it. And honestly, I reckon probably get 20 quid for it, maybe. I think I ended up paying about 8 quid for it. So there's not a lot in it, maybe 25 quid. Fed up with tins yet? Next is this one. Small little tin. It's actually lockable, but they've bent the lock round so you can't lock it anymore. Probably because they lost the key. Just got quite a nice image on the front. That sort of country, very English image. Goes well. Now this was something I got with the big tin. It didn't cost very much at all. It's very decorative. The maximum that I paid for that was a quid. And I'll probably try and get 10 for it. Now for the next thing, I'm gonna have to stand up. It's an old galleon. And some pirates or smugglers or sailors. It's a rug. It probably doesn't have an awful lot of value to it, but well, I don't know, for somebody who's into ships and stuff, might get 30 quid for it. We'll see. Again, I didn't pay very much for it, a few quid. So bingo on that one, I think. And if it doesn't sell, I am more than happy to keep it because I like boats. Next. Now this is very good. As soon as I saw it, it put a smile on my face, which meant it had to be mine. Ooh, actually, before I show you that, I've got these. I don't think there'll be any great value to them. A load of Queen stuff, ephemera, paper stuff. Lots and lots and lots of Queen stuff, and quite a nice picture. That would have been all fan club stuff. So someone will probably pay maybe 20 quid for it, and I paid 2. I met Brian May once. I'll tell you about that one day. Don't have a cowman. It's a ceramic item. Which obviously for a kids thing, it's not something that you see very much. And it's a good make, and I thought it was really well done. And here it is. Krusty the Clown, and that guy whose name I can't remember, it's not Sideshow Bob, is it? Sideshow Bob's the one that's always trying to kill Bart. It's a really nice, well-detailed ceramic, and it's marked on the bottom. Oh, it's Sideshow Mel. It says on the bottom, Sideshow Mel gets fired. So that gives it away. It's a Coalport one from 2005, number 1886 in a limited edition of 2000. And it's an official item. I paid 10 quid for it, and I don't mind that. It's probably worth 30, 35 without having a look. Maybe 40. It is really nice. And I'd be quite happy to keep it if it doesn't sell. This is what I would say to anybody who's looking to buy stuff to sell stuff. Buy stuff that you like. If you're stuck with it and it's around your house, then at least you get the pleasure of looking at it. Instead of putting the money in the bank, you're just putting money into items that you like the look of. If it's gonna live in your house and you've got to look at it, You don't want to be vomiting every day. That'd get old quick. Having said that, this next choice is going to look a little bit weird. This is a kid's dressing up costume. I don't know exactly, but I think it's around about the 1950s. Costs £4. It's got a really nice box, and the contents look to be in really nice condition. And assuming that they're all there, then this will really hit someone's nostalgia button, and they'll pay at least 20 quid for it. And all those 15, 16, 20, 25s, they all add up. So it's worth doing. If you have unusual items to sell, then people will bookmark your store and they'll come back. So they might not buy something straight away, but they will one day. Now, I thought this was neat. Classic kind of 1980s tape deck. It says AC/DC on it, but I don't think that's a brand name. Crucially for something like this, it's got its box and it's got the power lead, it's got the instructions. It cost me £2. I reckon it's probably 15, 20. Old 80s tape decks and radios, ghetto blasters can be worth a lot of money. I've been really fortunate and I found some that I've managed to sell for a lot. So keep an eye out for them. This one has our dear old Queen on it, Troop in the colour. Just a random plain tin like that. When I say plain, I mean there's nothing fanciful about, there's no embossing or anything like that on it. But I'd sell something like that for 15 to 20 quid, and it would have cost, I don't know, a couple of quid. Now these next items really hit that nostalgia button for me. You see that? Galaxy milk chocolate counters. Remember when they came in tubes like this, cardboard tubes? And it's got owls on it. Cats. Well, it's probably Owl and Pussycat, isn't it? Idiot. Dated 1968. And it's just a really neat item. This one is a Maltesers one. Look at the graphics on it, aren't they great? And the graphics are so of their time. With items like that, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for something that just screams the era. I saw this and immediately I'm just taken back to my childhood. I don't know, 1968, I'm not that fucking old, but things like this were around when I was a kid in the 70s. I paid £11 for the tin that you just saw with the Queen on and these two things. The tin I'll sell for 15, and I'll see what these are worth, but I reckon 10 to 15. Clearly, I am not somebody that cares about street cred, otherwise I wouldn't show you this next item. Yes, it's Smurfette on a tin. Anyone that knows me knows that I've got a bit of a thing for Smurfs. Reason being that they first came about when I was about 4 or 5 years old in the UK. At the time it was just me and my mum, and the network petrol stations, nationwide, petrol stations used to give away little Smurfs. So for me, they really hit that nostalgia button. I may or may not sell this. Good thing is, it's all there, it's all complete, it's in nice condition. It's only a couple of years old, so I probably won't sell it. That right there holds some of my Smurf collection, so it might end up living in there. We'll see. This one's a biscuit tin. Airtight, costs 50p. 15 quid. This is an old Rosie's chocolate tin. Had something in it. I was hoping it was money. Wasn't gold doubloons either. This is a great little tin. It's Robin Hood and his merry men. Now it's not branded at all, so I don't know what it was for, if it was confectionery or what. But it's such a nice little tin, then that will sell really easily, I think. Ah, it was that I got with the sweet tubes. That was what was 11 quid, that and sweet tubes. Which is fair enough, because that sort of tin you just don't see. There are no more tins. The next bit isn't hugely exciting, but it just goes to show that the sort of thing that people throw away, other people pay good money for. And what we have here is a box full of old pub coasters. And they're just cardboard coasters, but there's loads of them, including this really nice Baby Sham one with a lovely Art Nouveau Mooka style image on it, very 1970s. Now I've not counted up, there might be at a glance 50 coasters in there. I paid 20 quid for the box, so that's a good haul there. The annoying thing is though, is listing. I hate listing that sort of thing, and I'm so behind on my listings. Some of the things that I showed you in previous videos, I still haven't listed yet. I've got a birthday this week, so I'll be fucking off somewhere doing that, and I'm just so busy at the moment. But that's my problem, and I will get it sorted. Thanks for watching. I hope that you like these car boot hauls, because I really like doing these and I'd like to do more of them, but there's no point if no one watches them. Leave a comment below, let me know what your favourite item was this week. Tell me of anything that you picked up at a car boot sale this week. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, and please subscribe, because that's the kind of thing that you should do, I think, because I say so. I will see you again soon. Have an amazing week ahead. And that's it. I'm out of here.